written to Israel?
What was the covenant written to Israel?
Give me Genesis 30. Was it Genesis 35? Give me Genesis 35.
Now, about the Muslim not knowing about the covenant, the Israelites basically know that they are dealing with somebody who's not that learned in his religion and has no idea of what they believe. So from here on, it's going to get pretty ugly.
We give you a space to ask a question. You have not answered it. We asked you to prove what's the definition of the word Allah.
You know why I haven't answered your question? Because you just read Galatians, right? You just read Galatians, who was written by Paul, who's written by the white man that oppressed the people.
Paul was not a white man. Paul was an Israelite.
Are you silly?
I just read that too in Romans. I already read that. I already read that in Paul. I just read that. I said he's out of the stock of Abraham, from the tribe of Benjamin. I just read that.
That's an Israelite.
I just read that in Romans.
Let me get that.
Acts 21:37. And as Paul was to be led into the castle, he said unto the chief captain, May I speak unto thee? Who said, Canst thou speak Greek? Art thou not that Egyptian which before these days made an uproar? I'm reading the scripture. Can I read, man? Art not thou that Egyptian which before these days made an uproar and led us out into the wilderness 4,000 men that were murderers? Paul was so damn dark they thought he was an Egyptian. They thought he was.
And then I already.
A big mistake that you can make is going into a debate where you don't really know what the people you are debating believe. You know, it's obvious that he is unaware of the theology of the Hebrew Israelites, because anybody who has some knowledge of the Hebrew Israelites are aware that they believe that Paul is black. And I, for one, think that they are correct on that one. I mean, they prove from the Bible that he was mistaken for an Egyptian. So, you know, you got to be aware of who you're debating in a theology. It's very arrogant to think that you don't have to even read their perspective and think that you're going to somehow convince them of your perspective.
I read in Romans 11, it said
synagogue killing Jews,
and the Most High forgave and redeemed them.
What else did Paul say in Romans 3:7? For if the truth of God have more abounded through my life unto his glory, why yet am I also
First of all, he was not talking about lying, man. He was not lying, man. He was saying, he was making read the whole chapter. Read the whole chapter now.
Read the whole chapter there.
Read the whole chapter. God.
Check this out.
The glory of
Romans
God.
11:1. I say that have God cast away his people. God, I'm telling right this. This right here is a lie. And I will stop the shit out of this lie ass book. This stupid ass lie. This false ass fucking doctrine. Putting my people astray.
Woo, that's my
Now, you know, now the Hebrew Israelites are at a point now where they know that he's not really learned, and they know that he about to be YouTubed and Facebook. So they now, you know, trying to make a mockery out of him, and you know, it's starting to become a circus now. It's very ignorant of them to try to stomp on the Quran after you quote it from the Quran, verses that support your ideology. So how on the one hand you using the Quran to support your ideology, but then you stomp on the Quran? It's like you stomping on the truth then. If you say that the Quran says that is in agreement with what you believe as a Hebrew Israelite, that means that the Quran has truth in it. And so why would you stomp on the truth? So when you stomping on the Quran, you in actuality stomping on your own belief, because you try to use it to prove your faith, and it was verses that supported your ideology. So why would you stomp on the Quran? So you know that ultimately you're trying to be a clown, and you ain't really searching for the truth. Because if that book contains the truth as you see it, then why would you stomp on it? You know what I mean? You should respect that book just like you respect the Bible, because there's truths in the Bible that support your ideology. nevertheless, you know, you're dealing with a group of ignorant people, and at this point in time, if I was that Muslim, I would just walk away, because you're dealing with a bunch of ignorant people, and they're not really trying to, at this point in time, they're not trying to have a intelligent dialect with you, because they see that you don't really know nothing. So it's best that at this point walk away, because they're disrespecting your religion. You know what I mean? And so, and I'm gonna close with that. We have to one, as a people, be more respectful of one another, pertaining to our belief system, because even when we were in our original state, we could say, we have many different beliefs, but we didn't segregate one another, and we didn't discriminate against each other because of these different beliefs. So we shouldn't do it now. And yeah, I'm gonna end with that. Peace.
Hold on, let me get you on.
Hey, check this out. Check this out.
Don't film us if you ain't doing shit for edification, man. If you ain't got permission to do it.
Check this out.
Hold on, let me finish that.
Check this out.
God cast away his people. God forbid. For I am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. Paul said, I am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin, which is the son of Benjamin, was one of the 12 tribes of Israel, man.
Let me tell you what that bullshit Muslim shit did to you, man. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a danger, man. I'm telling you, man. It's a danger.
Oh, there you go.
It's a serious, dangerous thing coming up right now, man. Anybody worshiping false gods, you wouldn't even answer my question. What is the Hebrew word Allah mean?
He don't know. Hebrew. He don't know.
Hebrew came before everything.
No,
what is not? Man, then you
Let me ask you something. The Vedas predate these people.
No, it don't.
Do you know Inca stones found in those people? Inca stones, man. Krishna came